everyone has flaws, and more importantly, everyone has assets. So I wanted a really comfortable fabric that would hold us in, but also be really stretchy and really comfortable. And I often come on here and do exercises and lunges because there's no way for you to believe that they feel like pajamas, but they really do.
So if you don't have time to go to the gym, you can actually do your squats in these jeans.
Or you can go to the gym in these jeans.
You could.
So then go from the gym to lunch.
They're so comfortable, you might fall asleep on the couch with them on too. I mean,
exactly.
That's how ridiculous they are. You're gonna love the stretch. You're gonna love how soft they are. We have silhouettes for everybody in the show. So stick around, whether you like skinny or flare, if you got a relaxed leg, or you just want a traditional boot cut, we've got them all here. And you can shop the entire collection on hsn.com. And we're also streaming live on Facebook. So if you want to come hang out with us, give Bethany a shout out. Tell us what jeans you're loving. If you've got any questions for her or any fashion inside tips, be sure to get social with us and post that on the HSN Facebook page. And let's go ahead and start off the hour with this beautiful high-rise skinny jean. This one is available in 4 different colors. It's a nice classic silhouette. It's a beautiful brand new skinny ankle length. So the inseam is going to be 27 inches for the Missy, 26 for the women's sizes, and it's all done in that 4-way stretch. Classic 5-pocket style with a skinny leg that goes all the way down. We've got 4 colors for you to shop for, and we also have sizing for everybody. How would you explain your sizing to everybody once they...
It goes from 24 to 32 Missy, but if you are on the fence, I would go smaller. But most people are saying that it's true to size. I'm listening to and reading all of your comments. What's important about these jeans that she's wearing is that they really don't have any extra details. The pockets are placed to make everyone's butt look as good as possible. At some point in the show, we will all show you our derrieres.
Okay.
Because it's my feeling that it's the year of the tush. I want it to be the year of the tush. Everybody's butt looks great. And they are for all, look how good, it looks like a heart-shaped butt. All the seams, all the lines on the jeans are designed to slenderize. Most importantly though, they don't stretch out, they don't get saggy, and they don't trap you. They don't make you feel like you're being punished for a crime you did not commit.
I like that. You know, sometimes they can feel like punishment when you're in the wrong pair of jeans and they cut you off and you feel like, you know, you can't relax, you can't live your life. We've got 3 colors, total 4 colors actually. This first one here is called the Genesee. This is the light wash, and that's what you saw Danya wearing. This is a beautiful sort of nice, almost like a chambray color.
Yes, and it's got what they call the whiskers. And then I do like details. So I don't like to do too much. I don't like to go over the top with acid wash and rips everywhere, but I do like simple details. I like a very simple tab, not a big leather tab. I don't like a lot of any kind of like writing or sparkles on the tush. I like your tush to speak for itself. And I also, this is a little bit of an unfinished business, an unfinished edge with a little slit, which looks sexy with a heel, but not too sloppy. Everything is sort of polished. You could wear it to work, you could wear it to pick up or drop off, but you could wear it on a date night.
Cute. Okay.
And the best thing about them is how they make you feel. I mean, the girls, I've been here a couple of times, the girls say they feel so comfortable, they've bought the jeans.
Oh yeah, I was just talking to Lynn, the host that was on just previous to us, and she said she's now living in your jeans and that's all she wears.
Exactly.
That's all she wears.
Colleen Lopez showed her butt for the first time in 26 years, which I mention every time because I'll never forget.
How did I miss that show?
I don't know. She turned around and she said, it's been 26 years, I've never shown my butt, and it looked amazing. So
you never know. It's never too late to find the perfect jean, and we have one for everybody. We've got this darker shade. This one is called the Hudson. So if you like this darker wash, it's called the Hudson.
They have this stretch that stretches out but pulls back, but it's very, very, it's got this elastic feel. I mean, they really do feel like the comfort of sweatpants, but they look tight. They look like, these look like they're skin tight on me, but they're so stretchy. And everyone does say to me, my friends, people who tell me the truth, who I ask, tell me what you really think. They say they are the most comfortable jeans they've ever put on. I didn't need to get into this business. I'm in many businesses, but it was bothering me that everyone I know had all their jeans that they were throwing in the corner, that they just were giving to Goodwill and felt not comfortable in. And I just think, you know, I have a flat butt, but it makes my butt feel a little bit bigger. Girls have big butts and want to embrace it. They don't like their ankles. We all have something that bothers us about ourselves, and I think this is about really showing off the body.
It's true.
Every size.
We beat ourselves up enough. The last thing you should be worried about is your jeans. Now, if you are picking up on the Hudson, I do want you to know it does have a finished hem. The darker shade has a finished hem. So they all have slightly different details.
Exactly.
And then the mid-wash, that one is called the Delancey. The mid-wash is called the Delancey over there, and that has that sort of whiskering effect, a little bit more of that shading.
That's here, and that has a little tiny bit of fraying here, and then a little bit of this stretchy rip at the bottom. So it's finished, but then it has strategically placed rips, because, you know, sometimes you don't want to be the one that your daughter's saying, all right, you're embarrassing me. You don't need your whole entire leg to be ripped, but we want to have a little bit of a cool feel. And it's got also this little sort of rough edge here. Like I said, I don't like a lot of details, but I like there to be some small signature details that are just Skinny Girl.
Now, there's also this beautiful choice, and this one we're calling Chateau Gray, which is this beautiful ivory, almost with like a little bit of a paint splatter effect.
Yeah, I call it the crackle. It looks like a paint splatter. I put this on Instagram, and everyone was obsessing and saying,
it's a cool look. Where
do I get these? And these are a neutral. Everything is a neutral. Everything goes with everything else, but these are a great substitute for white jeans.
Yeah, and just a little bit of interest. Let's put up our sizing charts. This is like that traditional European jean sizing that you're familiar with at your department store. So you probably already know what you wear. You're 29, you're 30, you're 32. We also have the women's sizes, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, and 24. Here at HSN, we've got some exclusives that you won't find anywhere else with Skinny Girl jeans. And we have more sizes and more color choices. And since Bethany premiered here at HSN, almost every single one of her jeans has totally sold out. And by the way, they're also getting great reviews. Here's some big customer picks. Run, don't walk to get these jeans. There is Colleen's famous derriere shot. I love that. Bethany is a tell it like it is girl, but when she said you could do yoga in these jeans, I wanted to give them a try. That was from Chick in New Jersey. And this one says, I know Bethany would be on point with her clothing since she is a perfectionist. Is that true?
I am. If I do it right, or I don't do it at all. If I eat it, I want it to taste good. I'd rather not eat than eat something that's boring or bland. So here's how it went. I went into my own closet and thought about everything I didn't like about different clothing, different shirts, jackets, seams, pockets, stitching, anything. And I combined everything that I loved and created this line. Comfort was my #1 priority. Fashion is as important, but really, ultimately, if you don't feel good in it, you're not going to wear it. If I'm going to pick up and drop off, I'm not gonna be happy if I feel trapped or if I feel sloppy and like saggy knees. And these hold, they're not a cheap jean because they're not made of cheap materials.
No, in fact,
it's high quality.
The blend is really different from maybe any other jean that you've tried. So if you haven't worn a jean in a while, you know, maybe this will be like the come back to the jean.
I mean, look at their butts. I'm sorry
soft.
to look at how good the tush looks.
Andre is gonna show her tush. Damia's gonna show her tush.
Right?
They didn't sign up for this. Well, maybe they did.
Well, we've done
models.
it before. No, they did actually. There's a program, a Show Your Tush program. And they signed up for the Show Your Tush program.
Like choreography involved?
Don't feel left out. But you showed your tush last night. So anyway, yes.
It's hard not to because you feel good. You want to say, check this out, right? You want to say, I look good, I feel good. How many times have you done that where you turn around and you have to ask a loved one, does this make...
I mean, they're smiling, which is all that I really care about. And they look beautiful and feel confident, which is the #1 point. I always say I would rather be the most interesting woman in the room than the most beautiful. So you want to feel confident. And the girls feel good and confident, which is my goal. Not to go into a dressing room and want to crawl in a ball and cry because you don't feel like everything is for you.
Well, there's a reason why it's so frustrating to shop at department stores because they don't have this type of material. Now, Danya, you're about what, 5'5"? 5'7". Okay, so Danya's 5'7". And what size are you wearing, Danya? I'm just curious.
4.
She's wearing a 4, so she's wearing a 27, just to give you an idea of Danya's size. And she usually wears a 4, and she's wearing a 27 in the Skinny Girl jeans.
And she's taller, and see where that hits her ankle. She could wear it with a boot, she could wear it with a wedge or a flip-flop. So if someone obviously was shorter, it's just gonna hit lower, because I get a lot of questions about the height. The height situation. And I'm 5'5.5". We'll talk about these later. But just, you know, a lot of women are buying them and feeling good about the length.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about an ankle jean. You kind of can't mess it up because you can show a little bit more ankle, or you can also wear it with a flat.
Or you can fold it up.
Yeah, totally. Now, Mel's standing next to me, and she's in that beautiful color we're calling the Chateau Gray. So if you're looking for a new alternative to a white jean, Melissa's 5'10". And do you know what size you're wearing in these jeans? She's wearing a 26. So as far as, some of you guys are asking on Facebook if they fit true to size.
I think everyone says they fit true to size, but I want to be completely accurate at all times. If you're on the fence, I would go smaller.
Okay.
Right? I would go smaller.
Because of the stretch.
Right, but if you have a little bit more of a butt, you have less of a butt, I have less of a butt. So maybe we're having that experience, but people who have a butt are fitting true to size. I wish I had a little bit of her butt. I'd like to take, we'll both take one cheek each and we can share it. Yeah.
We're divvying it up, Danya. I don't know. You can literally say you worked your butt off today at work, right? And then let me ask Andrea really quickly. Andrea, what size are you wearing?
32.
She's wearing a 32, and about what size are you in?
14.
About a 14.
Yeah, and these two, again, if you were taller, you could come and you could wear these. These are very cute, folded up in the summer with a flip-flop. You know, I just like, I like that versatility. I like the stretch. Look at the stretch, though. I mean, it's literally like stretching, it stretches right back. Look at me, who runs around like this in jeans, feeling so like,
because
limber.
the worst thing is when you wear them and then after about an hour, they start to get a little bit lower.
Well, you got a little diaper, a little poopy diaper. That's a sexy look for your first date.
Well, I didn't think about it like that, but yes.
Nobody wants poopy diaper. No one's interested in a poopy diaper.
And you should not spend $200 on poopy diaper jeans either. When you can get, I mean, really, this is a really great value, and I'm sure you can shop all the designers anytime you want. And
these are high quality. These would be $285 probably in a store, high twos. These are very, very sort of Hollywood jean. These are a very high quality. I mean, these really, really are, because I think you get what you pay for. They're not $29.99 because they're gonna be sagging, or they're gonna not feel comfortable, they're gonna feel
they're gonna
itchy.
fall apart in the wash.
Yes, because people ask me, and I'm not going to lie, I'm gonna say, I would rather you buy one good pair and keep it for years than buy multiple pairs of crappy jeans that you're gonna throw away or give away.
It's true, it makes a difference. So
quality.
If you make an investment today, we've got these at a great introductory price. These are available for $79.90, or you can do flex pay, $20 a month. So put that on your major credit card. You can give us a call and place your order with that phone number that you see on your screen, or you can go to hsn.com. There's also the HSN app, and know that we have colors and sizes and styles you can't find just anywhere with the Skinny Girl jeans. And I don't think any of the other retailers have flex pay. That's a
beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
Let's go over the colors one more time. If you like the dark denim, this one is called, I believe, the Hudson. It's the darker wash.
It's kind of like a sapphire. It's like a midnight blue, but it's got a little bit of a fading, which I like. It's a good, but it's very polished, very tailored. If you're looking for your jean to wear out to dinner with a blazer, that's very, if you're a structured kind of tailored person, but still want it to be super comfortable, that's you. If you want to
it does have the finished hem, and then if you want the lighter shade, that's called Genesee, and that one has a little bit of a raw hemline on the end. And very quickly, the last two, this one is going to be called the Delancey, I think, and this one has a little bit of the rip kind of distress look, but just at the very bottom.
Just at the back. It's a little hint. So not when you're coming. When you're coming, you look conservative. When you're going, you look like, you know, you maybe got into a little bit like a dog bit your ankle. A dog ripped the bottom of your jeans, which is what everybody's looking for in a jean, in my opinion.
Do your dogs rip your jeans?
My dogs do tug at my jeans, and they're the sweetest.
I can imagine. They look pretty feisty. And
this is amazing.
This is what we're calling...
This is amazing.
A gray, right? Kind of a Chateau Gray.
But it reads
so pretty.
Like a slightly off-white with this sort of almost gold splatter. And I feel that it's a neutral, and, you know, white jeans get super dirty. We have white jeans and I love them, and they're like an alternative.
Sorry to jump in there. They're all machine wash, tumble dry low, just so you all know. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let you speed shop for a moment, and I'm gonna show you a bunch of items that you can write down the item numbers so you can find them on hsn.com. Starting with the V-neck tee.